my apologies to everyone. Uh, my apologies. Uh, Obviously, the mask slipped, right? My mask slipped, of all things. You need to be careful on that app. Hey now, you need to be careful on that app. Every person is not the nice, cuddly mom that you think they are. Hey now, some of you are truly, genuinely wonderful people. What's up? Yeah. Some of you are truly, genuinely wonderful people, and you are truly good humanitarians. You need to be careful on that app about everybody that you meet and introduce yourself with on there. Truly, at the end there, uh, someone's obviously my mask slipped, and I went and fact checked. But obviously, I was a little petty as well. But obviously, the thing that I said at the beginning of that live was very true. That there are some people that agree with that caller, and there are some people that agree that it is okay to kill American citizens. You need to be careful. Not only on that app, but if the internet goes out, right? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You'll see it. I'll post it. I'll post it. I'm gonna post it live. I'm gonna post it live. Don't worry about it. You'll see it. There was a person that came in that basically said that named Season Change, and they said that she was not from Minnesota, and that, I mean, in so many words, she's basically saying that she deserved it without saying it. So that way, if somebody said that, well, you're basically saying she deserved it. I didn't say that. I just said she wasn't from here, which is basically the same thing. But basically said that Rena Good wasn't a resident of Minnesota, but in so many words, that means that she wasn't supposed to be there, which is why she got killed. I'll let you be the bearer of that. You'll be able to see it in the chat yourselves. But I had to go fact check that. Rena Good lived in Colorado. Season Change said that. She lived in Colorado and Canada before moving to Minneapolis. That's all my statements were at the beginning of that live. And for you to hear that call here and at the beginning of that live. I am telling you to make sure that you are careful on the internet with who you introduce yourself to. And also, don't judge them. But also, if the internet goes out, be worried of the people who you do not know what's going on in their home and the things that they are teaching. Me, myself, I'm teaching being a kind human being, being a decent human being, and to love everybody, no matter what they look like. Everybody doesn't share that same sentiment. All right? So please be careful out here on these streets. If by chance they decide that the only way to get what they want is by making America into a war zone, and that means taking out the internet and taking out communications, I, for one, hope that you have generators and solar panels and everything necessary to survive for a year or 6 months. I'm just apologizing because I'm used to apologizing. I'm apologizing because if you don't have the necessary goods to survive, then I'm also saying I'm sorry because I am a very lone person when it comes to survival. I am necessarily I would come and help some of you out now. I wouldn't help everybody, but there are a few people on my list that I would definitely drive to come get and make sure you're protected if it lasted more than a year. Other than that, I'm pretty lonely, and I'm going to have to say sorry to everybody else. I gotta say sorry to everybody else. As the people that I gather up to make the great escape out of here, we're gonna make the great escape because I feel like I can trust that they aren't going to do anything that is to jeopardize my children. If I was to take on the blunt of needing to be the lone man standing behind with a one gun, I know that they would take my children and follow the plan. So, I'm saying sorry because if things turn that way and the billionaires feel like the only way they cannot, I'm saying this because if the billionaires cannot confuse the people anymore, which I feel like 75% of Americans are waking up. I might be wrong about the number. It might be like 60%. We may have, so it was at 50 and there's an extra 10 at it. I'm going to say 60%. There's the other 40% like teetering. There's a hard 20% and there's a hard 20% teetering. They haven't figured it out yet. And if they can't get a whole 40, then I feel like they will do something disastrous because they cannot confuse the people over here anymore. They have used confusion tactics on American people for a long time. Started out with the white picket fence. You got this great community belong to you and people that look like you. Then of course the 70s and 80s came along and there was this great merger of people and mushrooms and weed and all the things. And they decided to turn people against each other as one set of communities noticed that there was no public access to food and that they needed to feed people. So they decided to do a war on drugs, particularly only come after drugs in one community, using decisive tactics to confuse you. And then there was other tactics used to make you feel like that black people were just coming to attack you. Once again, not looking at Americans as Americans. And as you're becoming unconfused, you're becoming unconfused right now. There are a lot of people becoming unconfused because you are looking and you're saying, well, they didn't just kill a black person. They killed somebody that looked like me. You're becoming unconfused because now it is like, if they'll kill Rena Good and Mr. Alex, they'll kill me and my son and my daughters too. Okay? You're getting unconfused. Millionaires and billionaires, they do not want you unconfused. They do not want them unconfused. Jennifer, I'm putting you on right now. They're called MASH radios. Let me pull it up on the screen. Everybody in the chat, I'm giving you a nugget right now. Wherever I got it from, take heed. Take heed. Take heed, everybody. Take a screenshot. Hey, hope you can see this on my screen. Hope you can see this on my screen. Hope you can see this on my screen. They're called MASH radios. They're called MASH radios. They are MASH radios. Hold on, this isn't gonna work. I need a different screen. They're called MASH radios. All right. No, MASH radios. MASH radios, in hindsight, work off a bunch of different signals. They deliver a message by jumping through whatever output is available. So if there's an electrical node available, they will try to get the message to the sender as they can. It doesn't just rely on radio waves, it relies on all the waves that are available. Any wave that's available is going to bounce that message off until it gets to that group chat or to those senders. It uses airline, all that stuff. Any communication, railways, cars, they charge off USB-C, and they have they have solar ones as well. They also can be taken apart. They're really easy to learn. I'm telling you this because agencies are already bringing this into their systems. Okay, that's as best as I can say that. They're using these systems in case of EMP, power outages, and all this good stuff. All right. So with that, I'm gonna get out your hair. I want you to have a wonderful evening. I want you to have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Just be careful on the internet and in your personal lives. Unless you solidly live with somebody or know somebody inside out, just be careful out there. No need to be a martyr. Okay? Long lives to live, every single one of you. Have a wonderful evening. It was great being here with you today. We'll be back tomorrow. Talk to me Tuesdays. I mean Wednesdays. It's open tomorrow. So the boxes will be open on TikTok. All right? I am going to holler at you. I'm closing out the broadcast. I'll see you next time. Bye. Holla. See ya.